Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and I'm glad you are back. Our train is doing the thing that it's supposed to do, and these are the new wagons. I am wondering if this one actually is less efficient than the smaller cars. I'll figure that out in a moment. But we also have to do a lot more utility work in city number 2 in Rostock, or Greifswald, depending where you are, and hopefully get a couple people invited today. So the first question is, of course, is this one less efficient? And to answer that, we're just going to wait because, well, I guess I can see the length. Length is 170 meters, 107 meters. And this is the shortest locomotive that we can actually use here. So you can probably fit, pause, about 2 or 3 more cars in there, and that is 90 tons each, right? These are all 90 tonners, 90 tonners. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, no, this one should be better. We just don't have enough wagons sitting there yet. And I obviously have the SD, whatever it is still driving around and hopefully doing its thing, and that's all wonderful. There's one of them coming in. Well, if 184 tons, I thought they're 92 tonners. Anyways, I think they are probably better than the other ones, so that's good. Cool. So let's just focus. Let's just focus on some stuff. We need power, we need heat, we need pipes, we need all of those things. Construction Office 2, what are you currently focusing on? Oh boy, it's a lot more than I expected to be worked on, but that is fine. Our money is relatively low, which is not fine. That is not fine at all. But what do you do? Well, you figure out where you're losing money and fix that part. Okay, besides that, because we're spending so much money on steel right now, I'm sure, for all the rail construction that's been going on, which scares me to even consider upgrading to electric rail at this moment. So that is not a real option. Not for right now. At least in the near future. So what can we do? Well, honestly, we can just wait for stuff to actually happen, and hopefully that gets done soon. There's no need for all of the buildings in the city to be done. I just need to get some citizens in. So how about we just do that? I think that is an excellent plan. Well, you don't have any of the tram stops in yet. Tram I do, but I don't have any of the tram roads in, which is accurate, but they cost a lot of money again. I do think for the time being I can drive buses for that behavior, and I think that will be good enough. I'm pretty sure buses can park here. I'm 100% sure that buses can park there. At least there. These are also the big tram stops, so buses should be able to do their thing here as well. Should I test that out first? Maybe? Maybe we need to test it out first, but we're really not going to build anything anytime soon. Let's go back to this. Look at this thing. $230,000 in the bank. Perfect. Yeah, that looks fine. You are building a bunch of electrified stuff that I really don't need you to worry about right now. So how about we do this? Make sure that you know none of this is important. The rail can stay where it is. But yeah, that's not important. That technically is also not important. Then we look at our stuff and see what you're actually working on. That's all fine. No, that's all fine. And we will use the workforce that we have to probably work on the industry that we're going to build up here, including gravel, which is on the south part. Okay, what do we have going on here? You just need a little bit more concrete and then you can figure it out. We can do that later. None of that is required or needed at this stage. Good. There's not a lot of workers that you guys are actually dropping off here, which is a little concerning. Okay, that one was just a border trip, or the border guy. It shouldn't be that bad, so that's fine. Where is another train? That was an excellent suggestion by Esmond Flax again, which is I can just put an end station right here. There's nothing here besides room for an end station. I think that's absolutely correct. I could totally throw one in here. I may do that. And if he didn't mean this one, or she, or they, if they didn't mean this one, then I probably should put one in here as well. It will just, probably right here. Right here is an awesome spot for that. I'm going to do that because the passengers that we're going to use from this spot may need a more dedicated approach. So railway end station, it's nice and small, perfect. Just get you back in here. It's a little shorter than it needs to be, but that's fine. I'm going to get a T and then rotate you. That looks good. I'm pretty sure that they didn't mean this one in particular, but this is going to do exactly what I needed to do, and it will be actually very, very helpful for the very near future. So plopping them in here is actually a really good thing. So I'm happy that is happening. 227 in the bank. That's cool. How many more wagons do we have at the customs house? Are you really stalling right now? Just one more. Let's at least purchase one more of those hopper wagons. So the next trip is not empty, and then we are probably, well, two more. There are 2 trains making those trips, so just assign a couple more that they can figure it out. All right, let's do the thing that actually matters, which is utilities. The first one will be, well, heat we can probably do at the very end. Water we can also do at the very end. Power is probably the one that we have to worry about right now. No, power will be, we just need power everywhere. And here's the thing, since all buildings are already built, I think it will be very easy to figure out what our power distribution is going to be when things are happening. We do need the police station there. We do want this one. Yeah, these are wants. These are not needs. So you can unassign those. Unassign this one. It looks like it has the least progress. And then, yeah, they can just get a couple more things done. Where are these roads? I don't see these roads that you're currently working on. You're doing something over here. Didn't I tell you not to worry about this stuff? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Batch, suspend construction. That one and that one and that one. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Just let it be. There you go. Now get stuff done. Maybe. Hopefully. It could happen. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Do the thing. Yes. What am I doing? Power. Okay. Let's just plop a bunch of these down. So how many do we need? I think this guy has a breaker of 0.36 watts. That's nice. So we can put 10 of these would require 3.6 megawatts, potentially. So that's too many. If we go to, well, 10, every 3 is essentially 1 megawatts. Let's go with that. So 9 can go on 3. We can definitely hold 9 per substation. So let's see how this goes, and let's just cover as much of the city as possible without going crazy. I'm going to do this. That is 8 plus a couple small buildings. That should be fine. Then we go over here, probably a little over on this side, and we cover a couple more of those buildings. That seems reasonable. These are a little problematic because the Nurple flats do take a lot of power when we connect to them. So I do have to be a little careful with that. Now you are covering all of these buildings. This substation is covering all of these buildings, so that's awesome. So we can probably start here. A single one is not going to be enough for these 4 Nurple flats, so let's not even pretend that that is enough. We're just going to plop 2 of them down here. And that should be good. We already have one plopped in that area. That's nice. We don't have the same road set up everywhere, so I'm just going to try to make this semi-reasonable setup. That'd be nice. Get you right here next to that thing. I did totally forget that there are buildings up here that need power as well, so I probably should put something in this general area. Yes, that's good. This one can come here and get us enough power for this area. Should I just do it right here? Yeah, sure. Sure, it's fine. It's really just guesswork at this point. We still have to connect all of these, but you're not going to have to watch me do my electricity trick again because that's just silly. Is this too much? Yes, probably, but rather too much than too little, and I'm actually going to put one more in the center here because all of this is super important and we need to actually make sure that this all happens. So that's enough of that stuff. Very good. Looks like it's starting to construct something. That's also very good. Money is still looking okay. People are looking fine. I think we gained 60 people in the time that I was talking. All of those are great things. All of those are excellent things. But we have to keep going. Once we have the utilities done, we also have to start worrying about actually importing or bringing stuff to the different stores and all that. It needs to be figured out. But that's not a problem for right now. It's just a problem for later. We do need vehicles like this. So probably these 2 are probably sufficient for covering most needs, because that is 40, that is almost 70 people, like 62. Yes, 62. That's 62 people per station, and we can still add another Mark P fire truck, which will definitely take care of all the things that we would ever worry about. No ambulances here yet. That is well, that's sad. Let's get a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same thing here. This is not important. You can do this while you're not looking later. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just stalling. Okay, so we have the power. Let's get power actually connected. Should you get on the piping first? Yes, the piping will take the longest. Let's do the piping. Stop doing the thing that you're doing. Let's do the piping. Let's go underground and see what we can do here for connections. We need to get all the way out here. You also have to build these still. Too long. Okay, where is a reasonable distance? It is right here. F3 to see what we have here. There is a substation right there that I think we should utilize for what we're going to do next. So what do we need? We have six heat exchangers. We need 6 pipes. We can technically do 2 pipes per heat pumping station, and that's what we're going to do. Don't do the small one, do the big one. So we just need 3 of these. How are we going to line these up? I think we're going to line them up like this. Yeah, sure, they can all kind of point this way. So let's do that one. Do we have a grid here? No, I don't need a grid. Do these 3, then we're going to do an extra utility road just around you, just so that you can figure things out as you need them. Actually get that built while we're here. And now we should be able to do all our heat pipe connectivity from right there. So can you do like a more direct route? That would be great. So you can come in here. Wonderful. Then you can just do this. That's great. Is that the sharpest turn that you can make? Yes. Right there and here. That looks great. And you, let's just make this a relatively straight piece, can follow all the way up to here and then in there. That's perfect. That is exactly what I needed out of this. You guys, I think I will be happy if we do this. Get you connected first, then connect you in here. That works. Let's see. You can come just there. There's a road there. It doesn't like to connect underneath the road. And then you just do the same thing. All the way out here. What is the length? 600 meters. Yeah, that should be fine. I wasn't sure if there was an awkward construction point here. That made me think maybe this is not going to work. But this will totally work and we should totally be fine. Get these all connected. Hopefully we don't have a silly problem with them in just a minute. But we'll see. We'll figure that out. And I think this will be a nice long 6-pipe connection thingamajig. And that will look very pretty. You remember, what was it, season 1 or season 2, where I had the 40,000 people city that had like 4 sectors in it, and we had a humongous pipe arsenal set up to heat the whole city? Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, just a little bit. So I would like to run you out on that side, and if honestly, it's not going to work pretty the way I have it set up right now. So how about cancel heating pipe? Yes. I would like to get rid of all of this. Don't use the bulldozer for this, because it will just be silly. So there should be okay. Now ideally, I want to run all 3 of you. Yeah, I'm not surprised that that's not letting me do that. It's just the way that these pipes are connected sometimes. But now you're not underneath a road anymore. Can you just get me the right one? There you go. That's the one that I want. Get you all the way here. Connect there, get you all the way in here and connect there. Beautiful. And then you can just run underneath everything. Some of our infrastructure's in the way. Okay. Q. This is working. We just have to get underneath this thing. And then because these 3 are connected the way that they are, this may be a better option to just do it like this. I love it. This will be perfect. There is a piece of road there. It's a little awkward for this connection, but that is fine. And the last one, obviously, is the hardest because it always is. It never works out exactly the way that you want it. There's a building there. Will you let me do this? Yeah, no problem. Okay, that's easy enough. Look at all those pipes. If this was real heating, I wouldn't be surprised if the game would actually account for heating pipes being next to each other and that they're heating each other. I don't think that's the case here, so that's fine. Construction office, what are you working on? You have a bunch of roads, but I think roads are also considered pipes. Nope, that's a road. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have all this, no, that's the wrong one. We have all these short pieces of road that need to be constructed because I just added them pretty much everywhere, and I'm sure they're all too short to have mechanisms to be used, which is silly of me to even let that happen, but it did happen, so now we have to pay the price. That's fine. That's okay. What's this? Okay. Just short pieces of road everywhere. Obviously yeah, what? I don't mind if you start piping, but honestly, this is probably more important right now. Cool. They're already starting on some pipes, and that is totally fine. I would like this one to actually get started. That would be nice. We just need a couple workers there, and then we will be good. I wouldn't be surprised if most of our workers are just swallowed up by the setup that we have here, so I'm going to remove the fire station for now. Yes. They can just get there from here, and then they can just figure it out. But that looks fine. How are we doing here? Yes, that's empty. How are we doing here? I would like to see if we can do some extra money with the raw bauxite, because we have wagons parked there now. I would like to see... Oh, you're done delivering stuff, so you can actually be part of this crew, because I don't think the 2 trains that we have sitting here are enough for most of our activities. What is going on here? What are you getting? You're getting fuel and bringing it somewhere important. You're getting food. You really shouldn't be getting food. It should be a rail-centric setup that should be getting food, but that's fine. You are doing a double delivery. That's nice. No, these are all fine, I think. They're doing what they're supposed to do. How much chemicals do we have? 15 tons. That's not a lot. That's not a literal ton. It's just a figurative ton. But, okay. Yeah. This is all fine. Crops and all that stuff is okay. I am assuming some buildings have unsupported settings. Okay, I will figure out which one that is. It usually tells you if there is one that's bad. Balroot train aggregate loading station. Oh, because I have it set up so that the raw bauxite comes through the tower and not through the other thing. That's fair. Money-wise, construction-wise, building-wise, I would like to get a little bit out. It is set to 30%. Honestly, that can probably be 40%. It doesn't matter. It's fine. 40%, and then you can unload some raw bauxite here. Wow. You're just bringing out the big guns. Yeah. That's the problem if you use a tower. If you have a tower, then this will happen, and that's a little unfortunate. It only going to take small amounts, but I guess as long as it's driving around, that should be okay. All right. So we have heat that can get started on. We have these road pieces that also need to get going. Let's do that. Try that again. that, and that. They look a little more alike, so that's good. No, I don't want all of these pipes right away. I want all of these pipes right away. Thank you. Okay, and then we'll just see when things are actually getting done. We should be fine. Yeah, we're just eating up all the workers that show up at any moment, so that's fine. We could probably get some NATO workers in here. Is that worth it? I'm assuming the answer is maybe. When do we have sitting here? 32. Yeah, it's not a lot, but we can totally send one train out there. It may be a short enough distance, or it may be too long. Hard telling. Okay, so that thing is there. That's good. We have some construction vehicles here that we don't actually need, which is also good. We have this thing, which is really just a split for power that needs to go out this way somewhere. But we also have this. This is the power connection that we probably need to extend. Otherwise, we're just going to cause ourselves trouble. So let's do that. There are connections here, and there's an open connection right there. Why? Why does this one have an open connection? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I think this one just won... won, yes, that's what we're going to call it, the award for getting our power networks combined so that we can do something most likely stupid. Let's get that high voltage wire in there. That's fine. Because yeah, we don't have anything else really set up yet. I guess we can also plug in right here in any of these setups, and there are a lot of options to choose from. Specifically this one. So no, I will take back what I just said. The one that is sitting there is not, well, the one that we just connected is not the one that we're actually going to use for this. I want you to come closer here, closer there. Actually, if I can get you right there, then connect it here, then this can be our main splice into the power network that we need here. Is that good? Should be fine, because this can be the last connection that we have on that side, and then everything else just goes through here. It will be a little awkward for this space, because if the power flows one way and then turns around and flows the other way, that usually causes short outages, but I think we will be okay. All right, moving on. This is not a priority switch. Good, just pointing out for myself. High voltage switch. We need another one for this city, and I think we're just going to put all of the power necessities in this area, or should we put it next to the mountain? Where do we have most of our low power connections? They're kind of hard to see. If I go underground, they're easier to see. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And most of them are reachable more from the left than the right, because we have this connection piece. So that will be annoying. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, if we count those as well. So 15 connections. Okay. Power transformer, you give us 6 per thing. So we need 3 power transformers. That's fine. Honestly, that means we can probably go ahead and put one everywhere. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can handle all of those from this general vicinity, which might actually be better off if we place it right here. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, turn the underground mode off, and then yeah, let's just get started on these. And I'm going to show you just the first one, the way I set it up, and then I think we're just going to be on our own for the rest of the day, for the rest of class. Get you there, get you here, then get you probably doing the exact same thing. You can just put them on top of each other, and either you like that they look like that, or you just use the underground wires anyways, which is totally fine. Both are totally fine. You can come out this way, and honestly, if I can get you, no, it doesn't want to go the way that I want it to go. If I get you here and then there, then you are connected, and that should be fine. I honestly don't love that, so let's do one more update, and then we can just get a groove on. It will be great. Get you here. Get you just backed up a little bit. A little bit of actually, let's do this. Get you over here. Get this one right in the middle. Perfect. And now we're fine. So we're just going to connect all of these as good as I can with the setups that we have. Cool. Let's go. Well, it appears, as usual, I just miscounted something. So all we have left now is these 4 for the tram station. There's actually something, I don't know if it was in a comment or if it was in a discussion. When this power plant is dead, the tram will be dead, which means no power for the whole Republic. There's no real backup right now at this point. So I have to feed this into the beginning network. And why is my happiness going down? I have to feed this into the beginning network over here. Otherwise, stuff is not going to go well for me. I need to figure out what we're out of. We have food, we have clothes, we have electronics. That's good. We have building without power supply. What? I'm out of money. You gotta be kidding me. How did that happen? I have no clue. Let's take out a little bit of money just to keep doing what we're doing, because we still have to build a lot of stuff, and then I would like to invite some citizens. How are we out of money? Let's look at our economy. Who runs this place? This year. How much did we pay and how much did we put out? This is fine. That's all positive. This is, yeah, no, like our sum just went down hard. We spend 2.9 million. What is our biggest import? $1 million for steel. $500,000 for fuel. That is a lot of fuel. And the rest is relatively small. So yeah, what's going on right now? Still a lot of steel. This is mostly for rail. So if we pause rail construction, we would probably be well off, but there's not that much rail construction really left. So may as well just finish that. But that was a little scary. we don't have money. So things are a little more funny than they should be at this stage of the game. But honestly, for me, that's almost normal now. So let's just continue what we've been doing. No, we're not going to stop anything. We're just going to get all of this done. Everything is great. Have you connected there? You can connect from this side. And yeah, once you have all of these done, we are done with steel imports, at least for a little while until, you know, we have to build all of this stuff. So, cool. But yeah, no power is a little scary, but that's fine for now. Okay, power, speaking of power, power is connected here. I think those are all fine. Are they the prettiest that I've ever set up that way? No. And they don't have to be. That's totally fine. Let's get another power connection right here, because this one will be the one that will connect to those power stations for what am I saying? The power connections for the trams. Okay, how about you just say that? Okay, those two we're definitely probably not going to get max power in from in this area, so it's probably total overkill, but I'd rather have them than not have them. Let's get these set up in a way that kind of works. And then where should we combine them? Honestly, we could technically combine them right here, but I'm not sure that that is in our best interest. And also, I don't need this power to continue anywhere else. So, you know what's silly? What's silly? Silly is this thing, power transformer. How much power can a power transformer actually transform? It's not 18 megawatts, I can tell you that. It has 6 connections for maybe 18 megawatts. It has 6 connections for 6 of these, technically. 2 is 5, 4 is 10, and 6 is 15 at a maximum is our power consumption. And then we have to take off 0.2 for every single one, so take off another megawatts. So this one is the largest that we actually need to connect these with. Does that make a real difference? No, not really. But it's technically more right to do it that way. We can probably also get one of those in there. But at least these will be cheaper. If nothing else, those will be cheaper, and maybe that's worth something. Get that one out of here, because we do have a continuation going out on that side. So that should be good. This is currently a service road. Should we just plop the thing in here? I don't see a good reason why we shouldn't do that. So not on that side, because that will make our wire connections really complicated, and we don't need that. Let's get one of you running. This is prime real estate, you know that, right? I do know that, especially right here. Yeah, but I don't really have a reason right now to use it, so there's a high chance that in the future I also don't have a reason to use it. So may as well just do this. You could just do this with a 1 to 2 flip or 1 to 2 switch, like a normal triple high voltage switch. Yes, but this is way more fun. Makes no difference. Okay, whatever. That can go there. That can go there. Now the city has power. which is really the main thing we should care about, and we can feed it with the power plant and the other plant. So that's cool. Let's run this next to the road, next to the highway for a little bit. There you go. And just one more triple section, and then you can come in here. Awesome. That can also get connected, and we should be in pretty good shape. We spent another 400,000 already. That's ridiculous. That is very ridiculous. Do we even have stuff here? We do have some stuff there. Oh, this would be a problem. If we're always out of workers because these trains have to wait way too long for these construction trains to do their thing, then we're not getting any workers delivered in here. So what I should probably do is park some of these construction trains for the time being. Maybe when you're done, we're so close to being done. Let's just get this over with. And when you are done, send you home. Just babysitting, you know, not this one. That may break the game, but send you home. Then the next one can come in. Cool. And then our trains can actually move around. That's wonderful. Nobody on board, so we can't actually get anything done. That is also wonderful, but then we really don't have that much more rail construction traffic that we should be worried about. Let's verify that assumption. That's all done. We have 2 more pieces of rail to build on this piece, on this side. And then a couple more pieces right there, and then, yeah, everything that's going on up here. That's okay. It's not ideal, but I think at some point we will just turn this into a one-train type of operation, and life should be pretty good. I think that's okay. Is there another train sitting behind you? Yeah. No, nobody in there again, and we're not going to make any progress until these guys are all done. Okay. Well, once the rail is done, we can definitely do more, and for right now we should just do water. Okay. How much water do we need for this whole thing? Very simple. We have to figure out how much water this one can actually take. Nurple Flats. How much water do you like to have? Residential buildings. Nurple Flats. And let's see what the stats say when we look at this. You want... Heat water tank is high. How are these? 45, 46, and 53. Perfect. 56, 53, and 55. Perfect. So those are totally fine, not overloaded at all. They're doing exactly what I need them to do. At the same time, I can probably tell my guys to get started on all of this stuff. Just really just get it done. Get these heating plants done as well. And then get that coal input done. We're not going to get anything done because these guys are still not... done with rail construction. You just talked about that a second ago. How did you already forget that? I didn't do it on purpose. One rail construction crane would be actually really helpful right now, but that's not what we get to do here. So, we have a lot of mechanical components that we have to worry about. That's going to be bad. Yay, we have some workers. Got lucky there. Oh well, it'll be fine. Okay. So that is getting constructed. All those things are fine. I would like the little things getting done too, but if we look at this, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. There's way too much stuff going on. What are you doing? You know exactly that this doesn't work. Okay. Take it back. Take all of this back. And I guess that one... that one? Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to kill most of these assignments so we actually have a chance to get something done. That'd be smart. Yeah, eventually this will get done. I have high hopes and full expectations in that. We still need water. Water and sewage. We have not even touched that, so I guess that's the next one. Oh, I was trying to figure out what the thing was. Sorry, I got distracted in real life. That happens. Let's see. Max power consumption. I know this one is really high. Water consumption, 26 cubic meters per day. So, 5 of these fill up a max, the largest pipe that we have. That's good to know. That's good to know. This one data water consumption, nothing. This one can have, let's see, 10? 10 is 80 cubic meters, and then we still have more like 12 or so. So 5 of these or 12 of those. So I don't know. Get me 3 big pipes. Is that good enough? Let's see. Where is our connection? Our connection is Pointing in a funny direction. Shift hides the buttons. Okay. I definitely need everything over there covered. So let's just start here. This should be fine. Where's our water coming from? Our water is coming technically from this direction, but we just have to figure that out. And we can feed 2 pipes in here. We probably need 3. We probably need 3 pipes, so we need another water tower and another pump and all that stuff. And that shouldn't be a huge deal. So that's good, I think. Turn this around so I have my footpath connection in a reasonable spot, and this one should be fine. So 1. Give me another one that is closer to this whole area. Where was this? This is covering everything but those 3 buildings over here. Okay, technically, no, this one doesn't need water coverage. So 1 there. This one can be flipped and then reversed. 2. Okay. Let's do just 4, because I think that will make our calculations and everything that we do from here on out easier. 3 and 4 can just go somewhere right here. I think that's fine. You know what my golden rule is generally? Do the sewage before you do the water. And I like to break that rule, even though it's not a real rule. It's just really a suggestion. This is 4. Where's the other one? I put 1 here. Is this one actually covering everything that we care about? Almost. No, you're not covering the university. Okay. I think we can easily beat 1 extra water substation of the water that we're producing in this area, especially if you take away, well, one of the Nurple flats. Okay, that should be fine. That's good enough. So we have 5. 5 connections. We need at least 4 large pipes, I think, to make this work. So we need 1 extra large water tower in a different part of town, which is honestly not a bad thing. If I can put you here, I'll be very happy. We still have to do trash. We still have to do, what do we have to do? We have to do trash. We have to do kindergartens. I don't have kindergartens yet, so there's still more than enough to do. Don't worry about that. Oh, it's winter, yay! Which means we will be able to see less, which is perfect. How are we doing over here? I said we need 4 large water pipes, but in reality, we only have 2 more water pipes available. Honestly, I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that is fine, because we don't need the full raft of all water pipes. So if I put 1 extra one here and 1 extra one somewhere in this general area, why can you not fit there? Weird. I don't even know what's there, but that's fine. Let's scratch my nose so I can figure this out. Yeah, sure. So we're gonna do a big water pump pipe right here. There you go. That should be fine. We're gonna do this one here because that's all the piping that we can get from this one large water production facility. Yeah, let's call it that. Sure. Then we're gonna get 1 extra pipe into this water tower. We're gonna get 1 extra pipe connected out to this water tower. Perfect. That looks fine. And then we want, I guess, just 1 more. Yeah, I guess this is all we're gonna get. So just 1 more pipe getting all the way out here. There you go. It goes a little under because there's some shenanigans going on over here. So now we technically have 127 going here and 127 going here, or half of that, so 180, 200 cubic meters of water going to each of these sections, and that should be okay for everything that we need for now, and we will see if I am totally right or totally wrong about that in just a minute. But let's get those connected. Water switches will save you a lot of headache down the road, so just add them when you can, because the water distribution is still taken care of if you do it this way. Where is a footpath in this area? There's really nothing. That's a little crazy. Or like some footpath somewhere in this area, otherwise this is going to be really hard to build. That's fine, get 1 there. And we have 2 more things that we have to connect up here. Just get them in there. That is fine. You're still doing water first. Do sewage first. Sewage is the one that needs slope. Water doesn't need slope. Water has pipes. Okay. Silly Silly, silly, silly me. Normally, I like to put the sewage ones right next to the water pumps or the water substations. That's the word. Make sure that this time we have this one actually covered, the water system. Otherwise, we're gonna have trouble there. I guess we're just gonna randomly place these. Otherwise, I'm not gonna see an end to me setting this up. I'm planning on running all the sewage to the right to get started with, which may or may not be a good idea. So we figure that out hopefully sooner rather than later. The fire station is not covered by anything, but if I put you a little further this way, you will be covered by that. So that's good. Get rid of you. Get rid of this piece. Very good. Give me more sewage. Where are you? There you are. F3. This, I'm not gonna lie, this is a kind of boring thing probably to watch, because this is really just a matter of making sure hopefully everything is covered, remembering that everything is covered, and if not everything is covered, figuring it out before it's too late. But that's not quite how I work, so we'll just see how this goes. There's one here, there's an extra there's an extra water connection right here, we can get in there. And then obviously there's one here, and that's honestly probably all that she wrote. We don't have this fire station covered right now, so I guess we'll just throw one extra sewage tank in here and then we'll find. We have one extra sewage tank, then water connection. Shouldn't make a huge deal or a huge difference, but we'll just see how that goes. Okay, for sewage, we will have 200, well, honestly, I highly doubt we're going to max out any of the water connections that we have, so that means we're not going to max out any of the water pipes that we have, which then in turns means we're not going to max out any of the sewer pipes that we have. However, we should figure out how many sewage pipes we have, because I think we can always combine two into one. So this one gets combined into one thing. Don't put all your sewage here. Put your sewage further away from your city. And far away from these guys, the water wells, to actually get things going. And these water wells are not going to produce enough. They're only going to produce 70 cubic meters of water. So this setup is not good enough yet. We need more water wells out in this area, and that's fine. All that really just means is we need our sewage to go somewhere far, far away from our city. And we already have a sewage connector here, and we can honestly just split stuff. There's no reason why we can't split stuff. So we have these two. Those can go down here into this general area. Let's combine them. Sewage switch. Let's get me two of those. Let's turn our meter on. This is 10 meters. This is less than 10 meters. Perfect. Let's build a little sewage hole, and then that should be a little easier. Yeah, 6 meters should be fine. This is just like a little strip that is lower than the rest of the area already was, and that should make our life easy. One here, one here. We need two of them. How about we have them face each other? Maybe that will make our life a little easier. T, R, R, and now our footpath, I think they are looking the same way. Then you start connecting to things. You can go here. I don't like how the sewage pipes always kind of are in the way of everything that you want, and they will stick out a little bit, but I think we will survive. There's one here and there's one here. Okay, get that one. Apparently that one connects right away, which is wonderful. You are the one that needs to connect here, and you're also connecting. Wonderful. So these can just feed, one can feed right into this. That's just normal industry. Nothing is happening there. This one can feed right next to you, and technically, should I just do this or should I put another switch here? You'll probably regret it if you don't put another switch there. Okay, you're right. You can go there, and we're just going to get a couple more switches. Put one offset a little bit that way, and one offset a little bit this way. Get those already connected to the goodness. There you go. Really? There you go. Figured it out. So now those are already connected and they're good to go. And we just really have this one left. Is there another one? Do we have 5 and 6? I think 5 and 6 is what we have, so that's nice. Technically, we can probably even route all of this down here because there is still more room. All we have to do to make that happen is cancel a couple of these. and then we'll just extend it out a little bit. Let's see. It probably will work. We'll probably be just fine. You can come out here. Really? Tunnel above terrain at some point. Okay, don't do that. Hey. Okay, you just go straight there and then you'll be fine. Then this can be the connection that these two will feed into. Let's put the sewage switch somewhere reasonable. This one is at 5 meters, so... Oh, this one actually works. Perfect. This is the right height just by accident. I get you in there. You in here. Other infrastructure's in the way. Are you kidding me? Just run out there, connect to here, get this one connected into this whole shebang, and then we're good to go. I am very surprised to see that those pipes are actually interacting the way that they are, but I'm happy that they are because now we actually are done with the sewage on this side. So that's pretty cool. Let's get some more water done. And then we're pretty much good. Can you connect to that thing? Somehow you can. Cool. You can connect there. Great. And we have very easy access to more water connections when we want it. So that's really kind of what we're doing this. That looks good. You need to go in there, there. You need to go there and there. And we just have to cross our fingers and dot our I's, or whatever you want to say, to make sure that these are not completely overloaded when we're done with it. That is the max water pipe. Cool. I needed to make sure that that's the case. Yeah, this is fine. We do need to produce more stuff over there, but I think we have everything connected, which is great. Let's see, footpath-wise, I think there are a couple open ones. That one is open. This one is already kind of connected to something. That hospital needs a next footpath. You probably need a footpath here and here. Really? There you go. That's fine. These all are connected. That is well, that's a road that's connected. It would all be a little nicer if we could actually see what we're doing here. People are a little unhappy. Why are you a little unhappy right now? 66% is not sufficient to survive anything. Are you relatively full? You are relatively full. So that is not the problem. What is the problem here? Goods in the shop are missing. We don't have enough food delivered. Really? Are you kidding me? You imported food. Are we not importing food by train? Are we seriously not importing food by train? Let's double check this. Is there anything in here? No, they're completely empty. That is good. This train, are you told to go to train aggregate loading? All that is fine. Train aggregate unloading, cargo station, Rapova cargo station. You are assigned, okay, and you are told to unload food here as long as the storage percent is 30%. Storage percent is not 30%, and we do have food there. So the food amount here is not our issue. Okay, got it. Now let's find the city distribution office. That is you. You look like I have you overloaded, because what are you doing? 6.5 tons of food. Cool. 6.5 tons of food. Cool. You are doing electronics, so we don't have enough stuff to bring enough food to the location where we actually need it. Okay, there are a couple ways to fix this, and we have to fix it regardless. There's just more going on now than there was before. Let's get me an covered hull. Okay, this one's 13 tons is the same as the other one. Let's get... Oh, we have more dollars. Why are you switching us around? That's fine. Covered hull. Okay. I need you to be my designated driver to bring just food, always food from this location. Wait until you're full. Just bring it down here and make that a consistent and constant transport. Don't wait until unloaded. Just make sure that stuff stays relatively full. That's all I need from you. Right now we will have some food here. But as you can see, we have some slight traffic jams over here with the buses. That's not super surprising. It's actually set inopportune for what we want here. So let's get that switched around so our trucks can actually move before our buses. That should help a little bit. And yeah, as long as we have food there, everything is fine. But apparently, as you can see, there was a food shortage just for a little while. People don't have meat and don't have other things. That's another thing. I don't think I currently have a meat truck that stays here, and I don't actually see a truck at all that is delivering meat. That is a problem. Is that a meat truck? That's a plastic truck. Perfect. We don't need a plastic truck. I need a serious truck that can do the things that I need you to do. You are a meat truck. You're bringing it to the meat storage. That's not helping. Let's see if we can find the meat vehicles here. There they are. I would actually like one of these to, instead of making no stops, go to the shopping center. Don't go to the prison. And at the shopping center, just wait until unloaded. Just have one meat truck parked there all the time. That may help our situation just a little bit because, yeah, now we're low. There's always a time in between, which is why I put the meat storage next to the shopping center in the other city. But this may be okay for the time being. How is this going? We are almost done with the rail. Almost done. We're so close. Where are you? Just one more rail is what you think we're doing, but there's a little more. There's a tiny little piece over here, and then we're done. Cool. When that is done, we can actually recover on money a little bit, I would believe, but we'll just have to wait. But that's fine. How are we doing over here? Oh, and that one. Perfect. That's what I need. I need my distribution office that has all the snow equipment to be burning down because we currently don't have any firefighters here. Do you bring anyone? You do bring someone. Is there going to be enough for this? 7 firefighters. Is that enough to fight this fire? Barely. We better deliver some more workers any second now. Otherwise, this thing is just going to go down. And we don't even have the deconstruction office nearby yet. 7 workers is enough, but they are not going to stick around for a very long time. Where's my next passenger train? That is the real question. And now I'm questioning, why did I not just build that rail end station that we talked about earlier in the other city? It would have probably been done by now, and it would have made life really, really easy. 13. 13 is a good number. Yep. How did you just burn down? Did you see that? I know how. I know exactly how. At least this is just the snowplow thingy. They all left. And then time was going too fast for these guys not to recover. So that happened there. We still have to take care of that stuff somehow. Let's see. Construction office 2. Yeah, there's just too much stuff going on. And for some reason, you're out of fuel. How are you out of fuel all the way out there? That makes no real sense. Really? Why do you not let me unassign these guys? Seems a little silly. Whatever. Cancel construction mode on all of these things. There's just too much going on that we need to work on here. Now, how does this look? Looks more manageable, but doesn't look great. And now, yeah, we just don't have anyone around there. This is the snowplow. That probably makes me think about, I may need to add a fuel station somewhere closer in that area. What's your problem? Oh, it's not a question mark. It's that one does need fuel, but the real problem is that this distribution technical service office is currently unavailable for everything. And we don't have any demolition office in range. The snowplows are just like, what do I do now? My answer is, you'll be fine. Apparently I filled this one up with just dumpers because it's silly, so that's good. How about this? Can I get a technical service office? Just a free one. Just a couple to put a couple snowplows here. Nope, I can't. We're already full on that. Well, that's unfortunate. So this winter, we're really not going to get anything done. That's perfect. But oh well. Yeah, I can't even demolish. Well, I can demolish that thing. 62%. Why are we at 62%? That part is not good enough. Unable to drink alcohol. I can probably get a little bit of that going, but what is our problem? Kindergarten, fine. Job, fine. Hop tavern, fine. Meat, fine. Sport, fine. Food. Food is still how is food still a problem? That should not be a real issue here because we have one truck just continuously filling this up, so it should be okay. But somehow, yeah, there's still issues. This looks like a problem. What is your problem? You need wastewater. This fuel station is okay. Where I have a feeling this guy doesn't know where to go anymore because the technical service office that burned down was probably its home. And that would cause slight issues. And that would also mean we're not getting food where the food is desired. Well, I'm glad I found that before it was way too late, but that's silly. Things happen when your buildings burn down. I don't know if you knew that, but they totally do. So, obviously today we're not going to get citizens here because we're just not ready yet. There's too much utility still to build. We're in the winter now, and things are also not getting done as fast as we would like them to get done. That is all okay, but there's nothing. It's just time. We need more time to finish all these things, and once we have time, things can get done, and we can get over all of this stuff. It's just going to take a little while longer, which is fine. We're just going to wait and see. There are some footpaths that are not constructed yet down here. Let's get those assigned. Let's see. You need to go there. You need to go here, and you obviously need to go right here. Okay. Get those assigned, and then yeah, just you guys just build stuff, get things done. We have a snowplow that's driving around here. That's friendly of them. And yeah, we'll just go from there. That's what I have. I was really hoping we get the city up and running today, but obviously that's just not in the cards for what we're doing here, and that's unfortunate, but also kind of expected and kind of okay and kind of normal and all that stuff. We have workers sitting here now because the construction cranes are no longer in the way, so that should help with everything else that we're doing here. I can probably I don't need to reassign that one. We should be okay there. They can just figure out whatever they need to do here, and as you can see, yeah, we're building again. We just need to get stuff done. I may actually get the utilities done while you're not watching, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens next. Happiness is recovering. People are higher than they were before, so that's good. So yeah, just keep fighting the good fight, and next time we're gonna have citizens. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.